Good afternoon, students and parents. Here's a quick overview of how to use the electronic textbook and how the classes are designed on Quia. As it says here, you want to go to quia.com, and I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to add a class and download the electronic book. Let's go to click here on Quia Web. Do not use this part right here. You are a student, you want to go to the student box. So you just click to enter there. I've set up my own student account beforehand. If you need to set up your student account, you just go to create my free account and go from there. I'm now going to log in. My student account will show my classes that I'm in. I'm going to be adding the class to do the introduction for Greek. So I'm going to hit here, type in the code. Each class has a separate code, and I sent an email to you earlier on that. I'm going to add the class, and there it is. So I'm in the class, and I don't have any quiz results, and I don't have any activity. Well, I've just added it, so that's what you would expect. So I'm going to click over here to the class web page, and I see the class. Now, students are to complete all TPS, Test Preparation Study Guide Heroes, with a passing score of 80. That occurs after we've had instruction. Tests will occur in Greek every 3 days, in Latin every 4 days. And then it says what you need to take the test. When you get to the test eventually, you'll have to take 2 of these TPSs, Test Preparation Systems, and one of them is named the Wildcat and the other one the Spectre. Then you'll go to Mr. Mixelplix and then to Bane. We'll talk about that in class, so don't worry about that for now. Let's scroll down and see what we have. Oh, initial student learning survey. That must be done before class for extra credit. Diagnostics for derivatives. If you've already done this, don't worry about that. Your grade is set. If you haven't, it needs to be done before class for full session. And then finally, the Greek Dark Ages. Those are all to be done before class starts. Let's look at these things that we have here. These are EAs, exit assessments. You don't have to worry about that till after class. And if you didn't pass the exit assessment in class, you'll take this. As we go down farther, the big key that you'll need is the electronic textbook and the e-text for the reading. Let's take a look at the electronic textbook. You need to download this to your tablet or smartphone. Once you do, and it must be downloaded, you'll be presented with this. This is everything you need for the textbook. You click right here, and that will take you to the introduction chapter. What are we starting with? Oh, we're starting with a quiz. Then we'll have an essential question, a little lecture, a little recitation. That means translation, another work. Another lecture, a little game, another lecture, exit assessment. And then I'll have a little quick lecture on daily gameplay. Don't worry, we have less games. What are these things over here? That's the time each one of these will take. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe 15. We have a lot of activity in the class to keep it interesting. Also notice for your classes, your Quia class codes are listed here at the top. Now as we go down farther and scroll, this has got everything we'll need for the quizzes and the lectures for that day. So, just a quick down and dirty of the textbook. Must be downloaded to your tablet or to your smartphone. If you don't have a tablet, your parents need to contact me, and if they can't afford one, I will lend a few out of my own supply of tablets that I bought. This little book is very important because it is linked to the internet, including the online pacing plan. Each week is designed on how many days each assignment will take, And each week is designed on what your assignments will be that you can click on for QIA culture exams. But because we are preparing for the OGT, or also the SAT, and the ACT for juniors and seniors respectively, we have assignments in Study Island. I'll talk more about this, but as you can see, this is going to be an essential part of your learning to have that electronic textbook available. Now let's go back to the class page for fun. And there's one last thing I wanted to show you. When we get down to the basics and take that first major exam on Wednesday, you'll have to complete these two heroes, the Spectre and the Wildcat. Well, I have at the bottom right here tutorials that I've designed and written that have the information that you need throughout the class over what you need to cover and do well. Spectre was a 1920s superhero, and the stuff we're going to be covering: geography. Oh, that's nice. And you can scroll down on that, and it says click on the graphic to go back. You'll need to know a little bit of the stuff on history. You'll need to know these columns right here. It says click on the graphic to go back to the table of contents. Then you'll also need to know geography. What in geography? This map. Oh my goodness, Reverend Greg, that's a lot. Well, the big thing you'll need to know are the cities, the shrines, the islands, and the water. And this is also found on the broader map as well. This will be on every class exam in Greek. Now, going back to the class page and looking at that e-text, I am very serious about communication with parents and students. So, not only do you have the syllabus that includes my cell phone number and my email, I will respond pretty quickly to texts. Phone calls limited at 8 o'clock at night. That's when I close up shop. And here's the syllabus which you need to be reading. The assessments, the daily exams, how much each section is worth, and how we're going to be doing things. I want you to know that I value your time. My class does have a lot of work, but I'm also working just as hard as you are. First things is that you should read the syllabus before you get to class. Guidelines for my classroom is I will treat you with respect so you know how to treat me. Feel free to do anything that doesn't cause a problem for anyone else, including me. If you cause a problem, first and foremost, the question you're going to be asked is, how do you plan on solving it? If you can't solve the problem, I will do something. What I do depends on the special occasion and the special person and the circumstances. And if you feel something is unfair, just whisper to me, I think that's unfair, or say make an arrangement to meet with me at lunch office hours or directly in the afternoon, and we can talk it out. This class is going to be challenging. This class is going to require a lot of you. However, this class will give a lot of reward for you in terms of improving your ability as students, and most importantly, getting you to the college of choice at zero cost. So, make sure you downloaded this to your phone or to your tablet and that you are ready to go in 1 week. If you haven't done all the necessary work before that time, do so now. You don't want to spend the first day of school having to stay after school to get it done. I believe in you. I know that you can do this. And if there's any questions, just contact me at my cell phone number, which is found in the book, 312-286-0601. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you on August 11th.